I want to say good afternoon to Young T and Bugsey. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Welcome,
Good,
brothers.
good. What are you saying?
I'm alright, man. How you guys feeling?
Alright, man. Alright,
man.
Busy day.
Good still.
Busy day.
Signed artist now.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be like in a situation where your tunes like ringing off everywhere, not just in Nottingham but everywhere?
It's mad still. It's mad
It's
still.
crazy still.
Do you know what I mean? It's all man really work for. Do you know what I mean? That's the goal of everything still, to make sure the music, everyone hears the music. Do you know what I mean? That's the main goal.
I think you get used to it faster, you know what I mean? Because at the start it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, so many people listening, but at the same time it's like, alright, I need to, you know what I mean? I need to get something ready next, you know what I mean? So you don't even focus on the whole
moment.
you know what I mean?
Focus on the moment like
Because you gotta get to work, you know what I mean? So
It's not been overnight success.
yeah.
You know, how long you guys been rapping together for?
3 years, like three years or maybe longer.
As a
Together,
duo.
like as a duo, like 3 years, but we're rapping for time.
So
Do you know what I mean?
What were you guys together then?
We're friends. Like we're friends. Like we had like mutual friends at first, innit? We had like the same mutual friends. Then after a while, like all of us just started rolling together. You know, like when you go through that phase where like everyone's young and we're all rolling a massive group in it. So obviously, that's where I became friends in it. Obviously, everyone in the group rapped in it.
Yeah.
Everyone in the group rapped. So then obviously, as time goes on, people who don't actually like rappers just start falling off. So in the end, became me and him. It was just me and him in it, and we was just still not solo, but Cole was just me and him. We ended up working together more in it. Do you know what I mean? So then it just naturally became a duo. It just naturally became us together in it. So that's all. That's the story of us still.
This whole piece together still.
What's the first tune you guys actually made together?
We made like
Pop a bit.
yeah, Pop a Bit, but that was the first song that we released. But obviously we made loads of songs. But that was the first
song we made together though. Like
yeah, that's the first song that we called Young T and Bugsey. The reason why I called Young T and Bugsey, cause it was originally my song in it, because I made the beat and I made the hook and I brought it to the studio.
Yeah.
And then I told him to jump on it, but I didn't want it to be like just my song in it. Cause I didn't want it to say, oh, no, the song's mine. Like, you know what I mean? So I just say, oh, just call it Young T and Bugsey in it. And then from there, the stuck in it. From there, the stuck still.
What was that session like when you guys first recorded then?
First recorded it was just like any other day at studio, really.
Yeah,
just like any other day at studio. Like he was there before me, and I got there kind of late or something, and then man
Nigerian
just
time.
yeah, Nigerian time still. Man got it kind of late, and then boom, man just patting it up, rapping. We've done it rapping, and then boom. That's one of my favorite songs we've ever made. Honestly, I think because of how like just raw it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I don't think we don't have it anymore on YouTube. I think we might have it on SoundCloud, I'm not sure, but like. I think we definitely need to release it again in the future. Still, just release it so people just can hear it in it. Cause that's the first song that we actually done, and everybody in the studio liked it as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like it just worked. It just worked still.
For those who ain't heard of all the bars that you were saying.
What's the bars, man? What's the hook? They call me Papa Bear, man. They call me Papa Bear.
Is
it big enough? Man, you know it's big enough. They call me Papa Bear, man. They call me Papa Bear. Is it hot enough? Yeah, you know it's hot enough. They call me Papa Bear, man. They call me Papa Bear. Is it you know it's hot enough? They call me Papa Bear, man. They call me Papa Bear. And I'm just trying to find my Goldilocks. Yeah, that's the hook. Then what's the verses? I can't remember. Can I remember the verses? Well, my verse something like since a little nigga, I've been on my G shit. Fuck around, drop her money, get a wee fix. But I don't fuck around, I ain't fucking anybody. Her body count, thinking she's a busybody. It's whatever when she rolling with the kiddo. Party in the city, going straight back to the cribbo. Her she got a hobby, but she moving like a widow. Man, I swear I know her hobby. She ain't even trying to swing though. I said, yeah. I can't remember everything, but yeah, that's it. That's it still. The song was hard though, cause he made the beat as well. So that was just the start. Everything we do, he makes the beat in it. I mean, all of our songs is produced by him. Do you know what I mean? So obviously I think that's how our sound became like our sound in it, because obviously all the beats are us, not from YouTube or from another producers or from us, and it's all in house. So I think that's what it is still.
Yeah, man, it sounds fire, man. So for 3 years though, like, what kept you guys focused to actually stick at music? Was there any times you thought, you know, bro, this is long, man? Insane.
No.
You kept the faith all the time.
No, I've never thought like, this is long.
Yeah,
like when it comes to music, I never thought it's long. Like I thought we've all been disheartened, like it's just gonna work. Do you know what I mean? It's just gonna work, or like it's just actually gonna happen. But I've never thought it's long. Do you know what I mean? music's one thing that's kept us on the straight and narrow. But that's what I mean.
On the straight path. You know what I mean? Like, we wasn't doing music. God knows what we would be doing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
There's so much things around us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in Nottingham, there's a lot of things around us via family and friends that are in so much things. You know what I mean? So, and plus, we kept each other up. You know what I mean? Like if one person was feeling down, we like, you know what I mean? Like just keep on it. You know what I mean? And if the other person was down, the next person would say, you know what I mean? Yeah, just keep on it. You know what I mean?
Never really felt disheartened of music. You know what I mean?
So when you have a situation where you're in Nottingham, you're rappers, you're saying stay on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
What are the things that can kind of like detract you from actually just being 100% focused on music?
Do you know what? Just getting money. That's the only way I can was.
Yeah,
just
getting money,
just fitting
females,
in, fitting in, being part of it. Because at some points, I don't know how we done it. Honestly, I'll be honest. I'll be complete. I don't know how we done it when it comes to like image wise or like just staying looking the part. Cause with music, it's more than just music. You have to look the part as well. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know how we done it. Cause we wasn't rich. We was nowhere near rich. I mean, like, man don't have money like that. Do you know what I mean? We didn't have money like that. So obviously, like, staying fresh. You have to stay fresh. I mean, I'm not saying you have to be swagged up and have bare chains or whatever. You have to stay fresh though. Do you know what I mean?
It's got to be on point.
It's got to be on point. But I don't know how we done it like that though.
But again, we knew that from the start. You know what I mean? So we know how we did it at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. True. Because we know. We
knew what we wanted to be, so we knew the things we had to do
to get there
in order to be that person. You know what I mean? So when we're working and we only got a little 50 quid, but there's a party on the weekend, you know what I mean? You know we're going to town and spending that whole £50 on whatever. We're spending that whole £50. You know, it's silly.
Yeah, it's silly. But we know why we're doing it. We're not doing it for vanity or doing it for. We're doing it. What's it called? It's part of the marketing. Yeah.
We're not doing it for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't want that £50 to come out.
Come out of pocket.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we go to the party and the guy said, "Ooh, them trainers are wavy," you know. Or the gal that dissed you last week looks like you a bit different, and then you drop your song next week. It's all, you know what I mean? It's all, you know what I mean? It's all in place. You just gain another fan. You know what I mean?
If you're a rapper from your city or your whatever, obviously, but this also depends on what you're representing though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What we're representing is that though. What we're representing is just the young fly boys. We never chapped. We never was called. That's what we're representing in it. So obviously, so if we're going to the part, we can't be looking bummy. We can't be looking scruffy or whatever. We've got to look the part. Because if I'm saying blah 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 blah, I can put your friends on the guest list. Then you see me at the party. I look like I got to bring for you to even be here. I didn't even look like I walked in like a boss or whatever. You can't buy into it. See when I drop the song, you can't buy into it.
Not saying there wasn't times where we was looking scruffy.
Oh yeah, of course, life.
We had that, you know what I mean? But it was just putting our heads together, going to a drawing board, you know what I mean? Just finding out what you really need to do and what will help us in the long run, you know what I mean? That's what it was.
And I'm like I was saying, like the girl, they're buying into it.
Like, because we understand that was, you know what I mean? That's our main focus. Like they'll be our main for audience. You know what I mean?
Girls make a party.
Yeah. Girls make a party.
Do you know what I mean?
The males go to the party for the women. When these guys have advertised parties, the women are in free.
Yeah.
The women go in free, but the guys always cheaper.
Admission fees always cheaper. Yeah.
It's the women. You know what I mean? Women rule the world. You know what I mean? If the women like it, the guys like it. You know what I mean? We buy our clothes, our cars for the females because they like it. We don't like it. You know what I mean? It's all for the females, bro. The women rule the world. You know what I mean? It's all for them, G. Trust me.
So now you have that type of. What I find important is that you guys knew what your target market was. You knew what your brand was. And you knew the way to kind of like direct your music to that market. But like I say, in London, it's different. So that's obviously like in your radius. Did you ever think that there may be some resistance because London may be a bit more difficult to get because they're up north and they got their own people that they're trying to follow? Like, how did you guys know that you could possibly break London as well?
To be honest, at the start we wasn't even focusing on London.
We wasn't focusing on London.
We wasn't even focusing on London.
We just focused on Nottingham.
We just focused on catching Nottingham, innit? That's one thing that we thought was really important, innit? Having our own people behind us. You know what I mean? Cause then, you know what I mean? Like their support, they
push us.
Yeah.
Elsewhere, do you know what I mean? Cause if we have, if let's say there's 1,000 people in Nottingham. There's 1,000 people. We have that whole 1,000 people supporting us, and there's only theoretically speaking, there's 1,000 people in Nottingham. Say there's 2,000 people in London. Yeah, if we've got the 1,000 people in Nottingham supporting us, we've already got half of London. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's two. Do you know what I mean? Just theoretically speaking, like, but like that's how we've like thought about it. Because if we have Nottingham supporting us, no matter where we're going, what we're doing, they're gonna push our stuff. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna support ourselves because Nottingham supporting us, and that just having that fan base alone is gonna obviously have to spread. And plus, one thing like people around us always told us, like, if you make good music, it will. Do you know what I mean? It will do what it's meant to do anyways. Because good music is good music. It might take longer than others, but good music is good music, regardless of where you are, whatever level you're at. Do you know what I mean? Good music is good music. It's gonna stick. It's gonna stick. Do you know what I mean? So that's what it is, really.
So the obvious part is people will know that you guys, how you guys got, is it signed?
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that part of it, because this is a bit of an interesting story how it came about. So
how we got signed? We got really we've been having like talks with like different labels like since after Glistening. Like we dropped Glistening
like March.
Yeah, then after Glistening we having a lot of talks with different labels, but like Black Butter was just like one of the first to even jump on it. They jumped on it early. They jumped on us early, and then they were like the most. I feel like they were one of the most keen as well. Yeah. If that makes sense, like the most, like it wasn't just like, all right, we'll shout you, then wait and see how it goes. Like they were keen. They kept on. Do you know what I mean? Like emailing, messaging, phoning. Do you know what I mean? Like they were persistent. Do you know what I mean? They actually wanted to meet, man. Do you know what I mean? They wanted to meet, man. Do you know what I mean? They brought us down to London, whatever. We met with them, met with the heads and. With Joe and Henry, it was cool. Like, do you know what I mean? It was just cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, when we first time we got here, we was gassed. Like, we're in the Sony building. Like, one of just two young boys from Nottingham. One are in the Sony building. Like, it was
like it's the
gassed.
Rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like we're in the rap thing. Like, we're in the
rap fairy tale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what
like,
it is. Like,
it
you know what I mean? Like, man, get signed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just even being in the building, just even being like, even just walking down the street where Sony is, you just see so many flashy cars, fancy cars out there. Like, it's just like, wow, like man are here.
So
do you know what I mean?
So many big companies are on this block as well.
Universal's down the road.
Universal.
Down there.
They got Warner Brother. They got the other Warner Brother.
They
got like the newspaper thing right there as well.
Metro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
It's mad. So that's boom. Yeah, they were onto us, whatever, and then after we dropped No Mickey Mouse thing, like they wanted us even more. Like it was just like, oh wow, cause it's not, it's like sort of like we've shown we're not just one hit wonders. Do you know what I mean? Like we can make songs that are gonna stick. We can make songs that are gonna be hits. So obviously the demand for it sort of like grew a lot then. But in the end, we just decided to go with Black Butter, to be honest. But that's where it felt most right.
Let me answer this question, right?
Yeah.
And answer it how freely you can,
Yeah.
Like, I know what happens usually most people when labels come on and have a conversation.
Yeah.
But what made you feel that the others weren't as interested? Because I think you said that what Black Butter did.
Yeah.
What did the others not do? So that for other artists, when they're coming in situations where they get gassed, that label wants to have a conversation, but not to get their hopes too high.
Yeah. Honestly, if I was going to give any advice to anybody who's going to get signed, it's just, you got to go hear everybody out. Like, hear what everyone's saying. Like, don't just like, because these people came in first, or these people are offering X amount of money, that that's it. Like, even if like they're offering way more than anybody else or whatever, or they're coming in mad or whatever, you gotta wait out and hear everybody out. Do you know what I mean? Cause over time you will see how much interest you are. Cause you could be hot for this month. The next month maybe your song goes down. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe they might shout you, or you just dropped a hard song or whatever, or you've been bubbling up for a bit, and then they shout, your label shouts you, blah blah blah. We want to sign you, we want to do whatever, want to work with whatever. And then next month or 2 months down the line, you haven't signed your call. Everything takes long to sign. Do you know what I mean? Like the whole process is long. So then like a month down the line, you don't ever see them shouting you no more. They're not hollering you no more. Maybe like it's just then. Do you know what I mean? You've banked so much on this people. You banked so much on that label, and like just because you've gone down now or whatever. Or, yeah, do you know what I mean? Everything is music nowadays is about what's next. Do you know what I mean? It's quick food. Do you know what I mean? It's here today, gone tomorrow. Like people are eating and digesting it rapid. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like it's that's how the food's been. I mean, that's how the music's being taken. This in today's day and age. So you just gotta make sure you go with a label one that you think is best suited to your music. Yeah, like don't get gassed over who's on the label or whoever been on the label, who manages it or their history, whatever. Go to the label that suits best to your music, and go to the label that is very, very obsessed with you. Do you know what I mean? Like actually,
like they're an actual fan of you.
Actually, yeah. They have to be actually into you. Do you know what I mean? Into you, not just like we're into you because you done this one song, so. This is the one song we only care about this, blah, blah, blah. Then after that, it's gonna dash you. No, they have to be actually fans of you and your music and believe, and they have to believe in it. They have to believe that, alright, cool, you can be this now, you can be 10 times greater and bigger in how many years down the line or how many months down the line. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to actually be able to see yourself being great with these people. Do you know what I mean? So that's what it is still.